Why DYK will probably never come back. Now look, if you don't know what DYK is, you probably shouldn't be watching this video, but it's a streaming trio between Kai, Your Rage, and Bruce that used to make really good content. I actually used to be a very avid Your Rage watcher, so I love when these three came together and made some good content. That Halloween stream, I don't know if y'all remember that. That Halloween stream was peak. I don't care what y'all niggas say. But they ended up breaking up because of beef, drama, blah, blah, blah. Everybody has been parasocial about it ever since, wanting it to come back. But in all reality, these are grown-ass men, you feel me? If they don't want to do something, no matter how much you try to force these people to do some shit, they're not gonna do it, especially since they're already rich. They don't need to do it, so you know.
Kai Cenat, Your Rage, and Bruce drop them off. A once tight-knit group of streamers known as DYK, who were setting an example for how collaborations among streamers should be. But after messages leaked of Bruce talking behind his friend's back in a group chat with mods, the dynamic between them was forever changed, leading to a fallout that parasocials still feel to this day.
That's not cool. I'ma treat this as if anybody would do this to me. And I don't want to be your friend no more. I don't want to do shit with you no more. I don't want to be associated with you no more. I don't give a what you got going on. Because it is too dangerous to have a like that in my circle. One day smiling, next time you in your phone gossiping to your top mods.
Since this situation in 2023, Kai
you got a point. I'm not gonna lie.
Himself, cutting Bruce off from his circle, which prompted lengthy text messages and crash outs of insane proportions. Kai is obviously still cool with Your Rage and featured him on many streams since then. These three may very well keep it cordial outside the streaming stuff like off camera, but the camaraderie they once had will probably never come back.
I think here's the real issue. I think Kai absolutely hates Bruce and Bruce absolutely hates Kai. I remember Bruce was talking about Your Rage too. It wasn't as bad as he was talking about Kai, but I heard Your Rage not cool with Bruce either. I don't think anybody fucks with Bruce.
And here's why. Be honest. Now the reason I'm making this video is a recent clip from Kai basically telling everyone to move on from any hope of a potential reunion. Mind you, the clip that he's reacting to is one about Bruce giving him and Your Rage their flowers when it comes to streaming.
Everything aside for a second, you guys created history.
KC, bro.
Thank you for being here, Bruce.
Doing his thing, bro.
Type shit. So y'all gotta let certain shit go.
Nah, that nigga, yo, he hates him. He hates him. Oh my good. Yo, he hates him. Look at his face. Hold on, look at his face.
Type shit. So y'all gotta let certain
shit. Yeah, he wanted to say fuck that nigga right there. I know, yo, I know that face, yo, bro.
Go.
I ain't gonna lie. He wanted to say all types of hilarious.
Appreciate it though. Appreciate it.
He
now,
hates
this clip
Bruce.
led fans from all communities to criticize Kai for saying this due to the fact that ever since DYK was no longer a thing, he's been a part of a running joke between the three streamers, baiting fans into thinking that DYK will eventually return as recently as last week, where he replaced Bruce with I'm Dante, saying that it's like quote unquote DYK. You get it?
That's crazy.
You know, I'm Dante, you know, Your Rage and Kai. All right, bro.
But you know, Rage is good, bro. We got you, we got Dante, and we got me. Dante, Your Rage, and Kai. Want some DYK shit.
Yeah, he really don't like that nigga Bruce. Nah, he hates. I would too though, but
you feel me? We got Dante.
If I was in Kai position, I wouldn't like Bruce either. I ain't gonna lie.
We got Rage in this
crazy shit.
We got me in this.
All right, this is a top tier troll, bro. He said we got DYK at home, but I understand where some fans are coming from. This is basically moving backwards for someone who wants people to let it go, especially when last year he skipped over a video posted in his Reddit of Bruce apologizing.
Bruce apologizes to Kai, admits his faults in his Twitch return. Also gives him soccer advice.
What?
Hey, bro, that's
I love how hard he.
That's cool. What does that got to do?
Okay, see, I'm gonna be honest. Here's my problem with Bruce, right? I think Bruce is a very entertaining person. I think he's very funny. I actually do sometimes watch his streams. I'm not gonna lie. But the whole DYK situation it always was weird to me, bro. One of Bruce's main things, if you watch him, is about keeping shit real. No matter what, just keeping it real, right? But the big reason why people stopped fucking with Bruce after that incident is because he was being fake to Kai, and he was also being fake to Your Rage, who he claimed was like his best friend in this streaming shit. How is that like your whole brand is being real? How you finna do some fake shit, you feel me, talk shit about your homies to your Discord mods? That's crazy, right? But one thing that he did do during this whole controversy, he made it very adamant that he wasn't apologizing to Kai, right? He said he was sorry to Your Rage, but he made it very, very, very adamant it was fuck Kai from his position, right? How are you finna say fuck Kai? And then a couple months later, when you see bro going crazy, doing his thing, you gonna be like, yeah, I'm sorry, yo. I want to apologize to bro for real. Yeah. Yo, Kai really doing his thing for real. That shit weird. I'm gonna be honest. That shit weird, and it feels kind of clout chasey. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not calling Bruce a clout chaser, but that's just how that's how it comes off. I'm not gonna lie.
Why would I like?
On top of this, fans would call out Kai's questionable behavior when it came to people who disrespected him. Like his beef with XQC, where XQC would constantly throw hateful jabs at him, and Kai was willing to accept his apology
I
after
think
just
XQC
one
gotta be racist or something. I don't know. Either that or he knows some shit we don't know, bro.
talk off
He
stream
talks
versus
crazy
how
shit
he
about
handled
every
the
single
Bruce
black creator.
situation. And it was clear as day that he was closer with Bruce than XQC.
Text me like a whole message and shit, and I was like, his whole perspective, his whole breakdown and shit. I just had to hear him out on his POV and shit, but he called out where he was wrong and held accountability, and I was like, yeah, we cool. It was never no like beef, like I didn't have no like beef, but it was like I just had to speak up at them in that moment.
Nah, that nigga did not like him. You know, he capping right now. Yo, if y'all remember that time, Kai did not like Bruce at all.
But we talked about it all.
They hated
The
each other,
situation
bro.
with Cuffham, where Cuffham would accuse Kai
That's
of faking
pure PR
reactions
management right
and
there.
get super disrespectful by saying that Kai raped someone without the G. Wait,
What
I'm
the
actually
fuck?
agreeing with.
Wait, no, what? No, you ain't, bro. What?
In the situation with
I hear
Cuffham,
that
where
right.
Cuffham would accuse Kai of faking reactions and get super disrespectful by saying that Kai raped someone without the G.
No wonder he don't want that nigga on his stream. I wouldn't either. No wonder he don't want him on that stream, bro.
Wait,
If y'all know what I'm talking about,
agreeing
y'all know what
with
I'm talking about.
Socials, man. Yeah, I might be cooked. But the fallout from everything that happened with DYK, which was always a petty thing to begin with, was so severe to their communities that the initials DYK became taboo. Bruce Jobamoff's name became like Voldemort in the communities, man. Any mention of him or DYK raised an eyebrow or caused grown men to almost faint. And it's not like DYK as a group drastically changed the streaming world, but for the fans, it was like the Miami Heat Big Three. The content wasn't forced,
was.
and I was back when every streamer didn't spam IRL streams. Niggas actually sat at a computer. Like I said earlier, this would not be
I ain't gonna lie, DYK. Okay, we gotta have some conversation. I ain't gonna. Low key, chat. DYK did change the whole streaming game, like unironically, because before DYK, niggas wasn't really doing collabs unless it was in their orgs. Like that, it kind of like sparked off the IRL, the desktop, the like late night podcast type of niche. Like that's what DYK kind of started off. I'm not gonna lie, because now you see people doing IRLs, people doing collabs outside of their orgs and like all of that, and like collabs is like the biggest part about streaming now, or like that's like the best way to grow now. So it kind of just started that whole
the
trend.
only time DYK will be mentioned, as your rage will join in on the trolling on occasion.
Yeah, that bitch gone.
This ain't the DYK I asked for.
What that mean? I don't know what they talking about.
Whenever they mention DYK, bro, it's a guaranteed clip. I ain't gonna lie, I'll be spamming that method too. Guaranteed clip.
This nigga Rage is a f***ing idiot, though.
What did DYK mean?
Clearly, your rage appreciates the moments that they created on stream, responding to Bruce's comments.
People will always talk about DYK because of how generational it was. So shout out to them boys.
That's fast. That nigga just spat, bro. That nigga just talked his shit. He just don't want to say the wrong or right thing. He don't want to say the wrong thing to get clipped, so he kept this shit. The nigga said type shit. Yo, chill, chat. Don't clip this. Chill, bro. He just didn't want to say the wrong thing, bro. Kyler, I don't know what to say. What do I say to that, chat? What do you want me to react to that and say, bro?
I be feeling bad for Kai sometimes in situations like this, cause a lot of people be hating on him for not like being quote unquote real. Or I'm gonna just be honest. A lot of people be hating on him because he's not a real nigga, or he doesn't say his real opinions online. But if he then said his real opinions, niggas would hate on him even more, calling him fake, phony, saying that he's a bad person. He really can't win. The less amount of opinions Kai has, the better for his career. It's literally gotten to that point. That's how big he is, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's just, it's low-key kind of sad, but like at the same time, that's just what comes with it, bro.
Just wants to like, Kai don't want to deal with anything positive or
Cause
negative.
like, what if Kai said just fuck that nigga Bruce? Yo, if he said that shit, Twitter will be in a riot, bro. Niggas will be calling him all types of beggars and that, midget man, rap man, monkey man, all of that shit, bro. People will be calling him crazy things on Twitter, bro. So he really can't say how he feels, bro.
Do it. He just wants to be neutral. He just don't want to deal with this shit. You know
He's
what
like
I'm saying?
death threats to his family. I've seen
stress
crazy
one time.
shit.
He just don't want to deal with certain things, certain tweets and stuff.
This impacted their community so much that during his caretaker arc, Rage would have certain caretakers tweet about DYK from his account. Now here's why I don't think DYK will ever return, despite apologies being exchanged. Around February of last year, Kai followed Bruce again and unfollowed him on Twitter. I don't know how y'all caught this, but Bruce will apparently follow him back, causing fans to think DYK was actually back. Here's Kai's explanation.
Why'd you follow Bruce and unfollow him?
Bro, okay, hold the fucking phone, buddy. All right, so boom, I'm on my motherfucking phone, right? And I see that on Twitter, right? Bro, I went to go check that bitch. I didn't follow him. I never purposely followed him. I know how it sounds,
You know
bro.
what's crazy?
It was like, I think it was like an accident.
You know what's crazy? I know that's facts because when I saw it, I'm like, I don't know why. Like this nigga's having.
It don't make sense. It don't make sense.
So this is exactly what happened. Be 100. You were.
Okay, let's keep it a beam. All right, how many times have we okay, as a nigga, man, as niggas, right? How many times have we accidentally followed a girl just to see if she followed us back, but when she didn't follow us back, we just unfollowed her? Let's be real. How many times y'all did that? I know I did that shit a lot. Especially if it's like if she bad, like, or especially if we had some beef in the past, bro, and we unfollowed each other, but like, nigga, maybe I was scrolling through the pictures we had, you feel me? One night, and I just want the cheeks again, so I just go ahead and follow her, see if she hit me, you know, see if she follow me back. If she don't, just act like nothing ever happened, nigga. How many times we've all done that, bro? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying that's what Kai's doing, bro, but how do you accidentally follow somebody, bro? like that. How does that even happen? Like,
You were stalking that nigga's page. You accidentally followed him.
No.
Yes.
No.
That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. Yo, that's exactly what happened. And I don't even think he accidentally unfollowed him. I'm gonna be honest.
No. Actually, I was on somebody's page that was following him. You know how it pops up on the bottom where it says suggested?
Yeah.
So you know when you go to somebody's page and it says suggested? That's what happened. On my life.
Following this, your Rage would ask Kai if he felt weird about
man.
unfollowing Bruce after
Kai, whatever
Bruce
you
followed
say.
him back, and he said no.
So he followed you back? Yes or no?
Yeah, I seen that he followed me back. I seen it. It's like, oh my god, DYK's back.
But like, if he followed you back, right? You obviously had to have followed him for like longer than like an hour or some shit. Cause niggas not on Instagram all day, bro. Let's be honest, bro. You only check Instagram like 4, 5, 6 times a day. Just see what's going on the stories and the timeline. See what that bad but you follow doing or whatever. That's the only times you really check Instagram, bro. So he had to follow Bruce for a minute for Bruce to see that shit and follow him back, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Like a dickhead.
Let's be honest, bro. Let's talk about this cat, bro.
People in the
This
comments
PR
said he was
training
looking for
at its
fit
finest.
inspirations, bro. By the way, Kai said no so quick on top of what was said recently. It's over, gang. Just let it go. It's crazy because Kai's the one preventing this reunion from happening. Your Rage and Bruce seem to be cool even after their little back and forths that they had, while Kai seems to be flip-flopping about how he deals with Bruce. But I think for whatever reason, Kai is standing firm on his decision to not do content with Bruce. Just let me know what you think about this situation in the comments. It's Fargo, and I'm out, man.
A lot of it, okay. If I'm gonna give my real opinion on this shit, let me go ahead and get you. I think another portion of this whole conversation is that you gotta understand what the position that Kai's in. All right, Kai is the biggest streamer, not name speed, in the world right now. All right, he's the biggest like content creator, period, in the world, not name speed, Mr. Beast. With that comes a lot of like expectations and responsibilities and shit you have to accommodate for, bro. And shit overall just shit you have to look out for, bro. Look, bro, let's just be honest. A lot of people try to take advantage of Kai's clout just so they can, get a couple million, get a couple influence, all of that, right? So rightfully, so in that regard, right, Kai has to be very cautious who he brings around him. Bruce has already shown his true colors. Even if Kai wants to be cool with Bruce again, like, maybe, you feel me, whatever, like on some chill shit, Bruce already showed Kai that when we really think about it, when we really look deep into it, that nigga don't fuck with him, bro. He fake and he don't fuck with him. Okay, why? Yo, let's just put this in your perspective. If a nigga already showed me who he was, he already showed me his ass, he already showed me, he fake. And you literally, at the position you're in, gain nothing from talking or even associating from this point with this person. Why would you go and talk to them? Why would you even mention her name? Bruce is the only one who could gain from him and Kai being cool. But he's already shown that he doesn't really fuck with Kai. So anything that happens is really on some fake shit. On some clout shit. That's why Kai not really fucking with Bruce. I'm sure Kai misses hanging out with Bruce and Kai misses DYK. The shit was entertaining to watch, so I know it was fun to make. All right, I'm gonna just be real. But at the same time, as a grown man, sometimes you just gotta you gotta put your feelings aside and just look at the bigger picture. And honestly, just respect yourself, bro. Why did I say respect? Like, yo, I'm tweaking out my ball. But you gotta respect yourself, bro. I think Kai not collabing with Bruce no more is literally about self-respect, bro. And because even though he would like it, even though it'll be more fun, even though he probably enjoy the DYK shit again, or being in Bruce, or Bruce being in his life again, after what he did to you, for yourself, you cannot let that nigga back in your life. Just off of self-respect, because he did you dirty in front of a lot of people. And a lot of people seen it. That's really my take on that shit. I'm going to be honest, bro. That doesn't just go for Kai. That goes for, nigga, you, me, and everybody life, bro. Somebody do you dirty, they show they ass to you. You got to look at that shit. See all the creases and crevices. See all the dookie crumbs in that shit. And then walk away, bro. I remember I was talking to this one girl, bro. And nigga, I fuck with her so much, bro. This shit was back in, I'm gonna keep it a bean. This shit was like 2 years ago, all right? Senior year. Senior or like junior year, right? Nigga, I thought I was in love with this girl, bro. Like, I really did. Like, we would always hang out once a week. Nigga, shit was going crazy. We was doing this, we was doing that. Nigga, I really thought I was loving this girl, right? But I could tell she didn't want to be in a relationship. And it didn't make sense because we was doing a lot of relationship shit. One day, finally figured out why she didn't want to be in a relationship, right? Talking to one of my boys. I was thinking about, finally making it official with this girl. Trying to make it official with this girl, right? So before I did that, before you make it official with a girl, you always got to do the background checks, all right? So I went to one of my boys who went to this girl's school because we didn't go to the same school together, right? And I asked him, like, yo, what's the background checks on this girl? Whatever, any information. Brother, when I showed him this girl, that nigga hit the, oh, that's her. You ever, nigga, I was fried, bro. Like, yo, if I'm telling you right now, if you ever tell your boy about a girl, bro, nigga, and the second you show him, that nigga is like, oh, let's say her name's Ashley. Oh, that's Ashley. Oh, fuck, it's fried. Nigga, that shit fried. If a nigga say her name twice, that shit fried. You didn't even need her last name. Nigga, she's popular in the school. If a girl's popular in the school, that's never a good thing. Never a good thing. Brother, after that nigga said that shit, he put his right palm right on this shoulder and hit me with that. I ain't gonna lie, gang. Knew shit was fried, bro. That shit broke my fucking heart, man. That shit broke my fucking heart, bro. Nigga, apparently she was a level 5 eater. Nigga, she was getting passed around the whole school. Nigga, one time she got cracked so bad, nigga. I don't even want to tell that story, bro. But fuck, I'm gonna just be honest. She got cracked so bad one day. Nigga did her so crazy one day. She pulled up to school, bloody. I can't even tell that shit. I can't even say that shit. All right, anyways. Whatever, right? Nigga, she was getting thrown. She was a school bop. All right. So, after finding out this information, hung out with her one more time. Told her like, yo, fuck with you, but we really can't hang out no more, whatever. She started asking why. I'm like, yo, gotta find I just made up an excuse. I had to find myself, gotta do this shit, gotta do that. Schoolwork, busy with schoolwork. I was doing YouTube at the time, so YouTube, career, whatever. I just made up an excuse, right? And I remember before I left, she said, are you sure about this? And at that moment, I really wanted to say, fuck no, I want to keep on talking to you. Because, nigga, I like this girl, bro. I liked her. The head game was good. Like, everything was good about her, bro. I'm not going to lie. But I had to keep it real with myself. I had to be honest with myself. I knew that dating this girl or even talking to this girl was just not safe, nigga. I could have got an STD, by the way. She was going crazy. I ain't going to lie. But I also had to just have some self-respect, bro. Because you shouldn't be messing with a girl like that. I knew I shouldn't be messing with a girl like that. I'm too valuable to do that shit, bro. So I looked at her and I said, nah, gotta cut this shit off. Now, of course, I did this after we already fucked. But, I had to get one more in. And then after that, we cut her off. But anyways, look, that's really, after that, didn't really talk to her again. So, yeah, that's kind of what, moral of the story, that's kind of what happened. But moral of the story, right? Self-respect matters. Okay, so respect yourself. It doesn't matter who it is. Respect yourself always, bro. That matters the most. Don't listen to nobody else. Don't listen to anybody. You know what's the right thing to do. So do it. And I promise you, you'll live life very happy if you practice self-respect. All right? That's really it. Sky Crew, stay fly. We out.